Hey everyone, this is another huge street flooding. It's on the sidewalk, through the woods, entire road. I gotta find the drain. I'm not familiar with this area, but you see it goes on a pretty far distance. There's no whirlpool to really find because it's so much water. I think it's going just into the woods. Oh, you hear that noise? Sounded like it got into that guy's engine. And the water here, you see, it's destroying the side of the road because, you know, the waves just bashing against it. First, I gotta find, where is the curb? Okay, that's the curb. I'm down into the street. Like, this is so deep. I don't understand how these tiny cars can even go through it. Like, you saw that car? The front of it lifted up when it hit. All I can really do is feel along the bottom since I'm unfamiliar with this and I haven't set up any markers. Not feeling anything. It must be back further. I gotta get out. This reminds me of the ocean. Oh, I found the drain. As soon as these two cars go by, I can get it. I found it because there's like a giant... Whoa, I got splashed by that. Why does that guy have to speed up? Got a super tall truck to deal with it. I found one of the drains, so the other's got to be on the other side. They're usually across from each other. I just opened up this drain. It's going to start clearing now. Where is the whirlpool? There we go. You know what I think the issue is? There's so much water, the air can't escape from the pipe, and that's what's kind of slowing it down. Okay, you see the movement there? We are draining. As soon as this car goes by, I'm gonna go to the other side of the street. There's another one over there. This flood, there's so much water, I can't exactly tell where the side of the street is. Oh, you know what it feels like we got down here? It feels like we have a double drain, like there's two grates. Again, I'm not familiar with this area. I found two of them. This will eventually drain. And the good news is the rain is tapering off, so. Oh, look at that. Remember how I said there's two? That is awesome. The water is going down that one, and the air is escaping from the one next to it. That is pretty cool. I have never seen that. Now, let's see if I can open up where the air was coming out of. Where's my whirlpool? There. When a car drives by, it kind of messes up the whirlpools. Now we got 2 whirlpools. Nope, just 1. That is like a super deep whirlpool. Hey, look at that guy. He's driving up on the sidewalk to get around this. Huh. That's like the biggest whirlpool I've seen. You see all the pine needles it's dragging down with it? It's going to clog itself up. Yeah, you see? The issue about this drain is it doesn't have that large crevice against the curb, so debris can fall down it. In areas like this with pine needles, I think that they should definitely have the long, skinny grates. The water is dropping quite a bit. The yellow line is now visible. Now, where's the... Oh, look at that! The other one didn't clog up yet. That's kind of cool. You see there's still tons of water coming down from the sidewalk area. Oh, you heard that big noise from across the street from the other drain? Get that out of there. Ha! I wondered why there's no cars coming by. The police they blocked off the street. I can see their flashing lights down there. Well, it's not going to have to be blocked off for long. I wonder if that way is blocked off. Got no clue, but there's no cars going by for some reason. Nope, here comes a car that drove around. That is huge. Okay, good. The whirlpool is still across the street. The water is definitely not as deep as it was when I started. Now, while this is happening, I would like to show where this is coming out. I wonder what the police were down there for. Probably somebody flooded their engine. I'll be back up here in a minute. I wanna see where this is coming out. Oh, I hear it, but I don't see it. Where is the pipe? This is what happens when you don't know the area. I'm searching for something that I suppose is down here. You know what I think's happening? I think those two drains are sharing a pipe with more. Oh, look at all that. That's all the water coming from the street that I just started draining. That is what you want to see. The air coming out of there makes it smell. It makes it drain faster when you got air coming out. The reason I said smell, because yuck. I smell raw sewage. I think it's that. That's a sewer, and I think somehow it's leaking, because this just smells really gross. I'm gonna head back up to the street and see how we're doing up there. It's not every day when you see that amount of water coming out of a storm drain. But like I said, I think it shares a pipe with two more. Let's see, how much did we drain? There's still a good amount here. Okay, it definitely drained like a few inches since I was up here. But I gotta find my grate again. It's most certainly gonna be a little bit clogged, yeah. It's a little bit jammed up. I'll be back here probably tomorrow with a rake, and I'll get whatever is left over on top of the grate. My goal of the day is just to unclog these grates. Now remember how I just showed in the woods that huge amount of water? That makes me think there's gotta be two more of them up here. So I'm walking along, kind of dragging my feet so I can feel it if I get to one. You see this? The waves from the cars are dragging all this junk back into the street. Oh, right here. I'm not getting a lot of suction out of that guy. Now usually there's one directly across. Maybe. Nope, there's not. Okay, that one's not going to clog back up. You see there's really no more debris in the street unless the splashes drag more down. Looks like we're doing pretty well. You know the flood's almost gone when a car goes flying by and it doesn't hit you. You can now see the center divide line, and the curb is now visible. Let me make my way back down to that larger double drain, which is almost done with its work. You see, there's really not much going on here. Actually, this road is drained so much, if I can get this little bit off, I don't have to come back tomorrow. Oh, yeah, it didn't even make a difference, like that comment I made earlier. They need longer ones. That's not exactly what I meant. There's some cities, they're long like that, but they're like that wide. Well, it looks like our flood is just about gone. I was about to say, what did I just drop? There was a rock that fell down there. Someone's broken liquor bottle. Whew. Get that way off the road. Now you see the other lane still has quite a bit of water. The curb is still underneath. This drain needs some help. Oh. I don't think there's a drain over there. Yep, there is a drain for the sidewalk. I didn't realize that until just now. I think it's a drain. Like I've said this so many times, this setup here, I do not understand why they do this. It's like it's made to clog. You have pine trees everywhere that are dropping needles, so why not make this even with the road? And this is kind of around a corner. They could tilt the road a little bit, right? And just let it go off into the woods. Every few hundred feet, just take out a section of curb. All it is a hill going down to a river. Why does there have to be a pipe? So many small towns do that, but this town, I don't know why they don't do that. You saw how that car, or those couple cars were driving up here on the sidewalk? The Town really should put some bollards up on the ends. Wow. For a second there, you saw that there was like 4 little whirlpools. The water is really dropping because when I started this, it was above the top of my boots. Now it's like halfway down. Wow, that is so cool. There's like a tremendous amount of suction down there on this grate. It makes you feel like you weigh like twice as much because it's trying to drag you down. Oh, there's like 3 grates here. I didn't notice that. Okay, what you're seeing there, this could go on quite a while because the flood is gone now. What you're seeing now is like a whole bunch of runoff. You see how it's just coming out of these bushes? What is through these bushes? Yeah, I know that's a bunch of poison ivy. That doesn't really bother me. I don't think I'm allergic to that. So, there's a field behind these woods, and you see that stream? It's draining this entire field. What a stupid design. Why isn't there a drain in this field? But everyone, I hope this video was interesting. I'm going to be ending it here. You see how the water's coming by? Notice how it's not carrying any leaves with it anymore, because most of the leaves have been flushed out of there that were loose. So this won't be clogging up again today. And I am almost definitely sure this water is going to keep coming for probably a few hours. That is a pretty big field. Let's get one more view of the street. See, the street's completely drained now. And this is a problem. It looks like it's been going on for years. You see how it's all sandy by the edge, and there's all kinds of roots from the trees all exposed. That looks pretty good. Thanks for watching.